celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what's good? What's good, man? Shout out everybody in the building. As y'all see, I got my boy Brav in the crib. What's good, dog?
What's up? Excited to talk about what happened tonight.
Yeah,
For
man.
better or for worse.
Bro, I don't know what's going on, bro. But is it hold on. Can y'all see us? Let me make sure they can see it, bro. Because it's saying nobody's viewing. Hold on. Is it live?
Yeah.
Is it live? Can y'all you can see us on there?
I got it.
All right, cool. I'm like, yo, why the hell does it look like it's showing nobody's tapped in? Where y'all at? Huh? Where y'all at? Y'all that mad about y'all that mad about goddamn TJ?
It says we got 25 people in here, so
all right, cool. Yeah, let me just yeah, we in there. All right, cool, man. Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody. Said the sound is good. Shout out my guy. No, I got it right. Where Nick at, man? Where Nick at? I told you I'd get that sound right, boy. Quit playing, boy. All right. So I put a poll. I want to put a poll first before we even start. Was keeping TJ Hockenson a good move? We are curious to hear what the community has to say about that, man. I'm gonna tell you, bro. Hey, you want to know why I reached out to Brev the moment I seen this news drop with you, because you've been talking about it. You've been actually you did an article on it too, right? Brev, like
I've probably done a couple at this point.
Yeah.
Countless tweets.
And me and Brev were sitting back like, bro, this would be a dumb move for the Minnesota Vikings to do for a multitude of reasons, bro, in my opinion. Like I just think that they could do better. I was expecting them to do better, but let's talk about it, bruh. Like, let's talk about it, man. Like, where you at with it? What was your first? I obviously seen you in the Discord. First of all, if you ain't in the Discord, man, tap into the Discord. You heard? But talk about it, Brad, man. Where you at with it, man? What's the vibes?
Yeah. So, I mean, good. You saved money. There's only like a $3 million difference to where if you cut Hockenson compared to restructuring him. But the difference here is I don't want a bad football player to be a starter on my team. And you can't have a perfect football team, obviously. But I've been saying from like even like this season, like what does TJ Hockenson do that Josh Oliver can't? But Josh Oliver's a better blocker than TJ Hockenson. So I understand the thought process, I guess, but it's also like, man, I feel like his time here has just needed to be done. And for a team that's cap crunching as much as it has to, I feel like that $3 million actually makes a difference. Because even if the Vikings are around 30 million in cap space right now, even with that, you can't make many moves. You need to keep around because you have so many draft picks. You need to keep a little over $10 million just to sign your rookie class. So that's where I think the Greenard trade is going to come into effect. But yeah, I feel like you got to pinch pennies right now, and I'd rather have that $3 million and not have Hockenson on the team, to be honest.
Yeah, bro, like 100% agreed. Where we at with the polls, man? Let's see. So the polls, we got 25 votes so far, 26 now. Appreciate y'all voting. We got 69% say this wasn't a good move. 31% say it is a good move. Obviously, you guys know what side I'm on. I'm on the it wasn't a good move, just like Brev. Just because, like he said, you could have absolutely done better here with the and really, like you said, Brev, you don't even have to do better. Like you already have the other option on the roster. Like it ain't like you got to go out and search for nobody to take over for TJ Hockenson. I feel like we already got the guy on the roster. So it's just crazy work.
Yeah, the argument was never that you have to cut Hockenson and go out and sign like Kyle Pitts if he didn't get tagged or some better tight end. The answer was you have somebody that can do what TJ Hockenson does on the roster, and then you can draft somebody like mid-round. Like I was a big Eli Stowers guy, even in the second round. I like Minnesota taking him, but like this wasn't me calling for the Vikings to let go of Hockenson and go make some other splash move and sink even more money into the tight end position. This was literally just, you have somebody that's good enough to get you by, and you can sign a depth tight end in free agency maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, no, facts. Shout out, man. Let's give some shout outs, Brav. We got all our people in the building with us, man, talking about this topic. Thank y'all for tapping in with us tonight. We got my Skull Bro Ski. We got Barber Fade you up. Let's go. Marshall, what's good with you? I see you in the building. Appreciate you tapping in. Broski Bear, what's good? He said Charlotte, North Carolina in this biatch, man. Let's shout out Angel in the building. I see you. Appreciate you tapping in. Mr. I Want to Mock, I see you, man. Holden, what's good with you? Appreciate you tapping in, my brother. Who else we got, man? Two-Tone, my dog, Angelo. What's good, man? We got a bunch of people. Norse, let's get it. Who else we got? Anthony, what's good with you? Appreciate you as well. Mike, what's good, Mike? My dog, man. The real Sir D. Bandito, what's good? Shout out Bandito, man. We missed you, brother. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Shout out to you. I'm glad to see you in the building tonight. Nathan, what's good with you? I see you. I ain't gonna leave nobody out tonight, man. We going down the list, man. Shout out T-Rail. T-Rail, what's good with you? Let's get it. Who we got? I already said Marshall. Appreciate you, Marshall. Let's see who else. Who we missing? We ain't gonna miss nobody who's in here right now. Once I get through the bottom of these chats, though, if you ain't getting shout out yet, you just tapped in too late. You got to be in the building. You know what I mean? You got to be here, man. Let me see who I miss. Jackson, Mary, Queen Mary. Let's go. Shout out Queen Mary in the building. Dino, appreciate my guy Dino, man. Thank you for all your support, Dino, man. You've been going the extra mile supporting me and letting me know how much you support me. Thank you for that, brother. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Timothy, what's good with you? I see you in the building as well. Kevin, what's good? All right, I think we good. I think we got everybody that's commenting. Real quick, Brav. Let me do this. So Queen Mary wrote me. I'm gonna highlight me real quick. Queen Mary got me a gift for my birthday. I was waiting for her to be in the building before I opened it. So let me see. Where's Mary at? We'll pull up this with her shouting out Two-Tone, because Two-Tone my guy. So you know what I mean? Let's go. So I wanted to open this, and let me see here. So first of all, she got me some nice cards. I know my camera, but Randy Moss. This is a Robert Smith card right here. So we got Robert Smith, we got Randy, my guy. Let's go. Shout out to Mary with the Randy. Let's go. Another double. Yep, Carter and Randy right there. Let's get it. We got Robert Griffith. Oh, bruh, I forgot about him, bro. Robert Griffith talking about safeties. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? We in the market for a safety. Come on back. We got Leroy Horde, running back. Don't know too much about him, but I'm sure if all the OGs in the building, I'm sure y'all can tell me about that. Leroy Horde. All right. And then we have Brad Johnson. Let's go. The Brad Johnson card. Hey, so thank you, Mary, for that. Hey, thank you so much for that. And then obviously she wrote me a nice, sweet letter here. And I'm not gonna read it tonight on live, but she wrote me a nice, sweet letter, man. So here, I'll do it. Y'all can pause frame and y'all can read it. Let's go. Cause she is thinking out to the Purple Gang too. So there you go. All right. Shout out Mary. I love you, Mary. And then last but not least, I haven't even opened it yet, but she gave me her book. This is her book. I haven't even opened it yet. So let's see. Let's see what it is. Brav, you getting like center stage with this, bro.
This is awesome.
I know, right? I'm excited, bro. Bro, look at it. Dennis Green. No room for crybabies. Hey, let's go. Let's go, man. This is an autograph copy. Bro, what? Let's get it.
Shout out Mary.
Let's go, Mary. Thank you so much for this. This is crazy, man. Wow. I definitely got to read this. Thank you so much, Mary. I love you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. Hey, this is amazing. That's definitely my best gift for Christmas. I mean, for my birthday right there. That's a fact. Thank you, Mary.
That's the beautiful thing about sports is if anybody ever like makes fun of you for caring about sports too much, Like, this shit is dead ass a community. It's not
Yeah.
just rooting for a football team. This is a
Yeah.
family. So shout out
Yeah.
everybody in here for sure.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Mary, you did your thing with that, Mary. Thank you so much. I can't wait. Shout out Luft in the building. I see you. All right, so let's get back. Let's get back to TJ Hockenson. We're gonna talk about how, listen, over the past, I don't know. Let me pull up this dude's stats, bro. Should we? Yeah, why not? Let's pull up the stats so we can kind of see what we're looking at here. Cause here's the deal. I know the injury was something bad. All right, I get that. But man, hold on. And Brav, do you know how much money? So how much is he making? Do you know what the restructure is all about? Like the details?
So I know it saves them $5 million in cap space this year, which his number before was 21 million. So I assume that just means it goes down to 16 million, which is still like a gross overpay, but there's ways that they can structure it that I'm not 100% sure on yet. But what it does open them up to do is to release him next year. Like, this is going to be his last year. They can release him next season post June 1st and save a lot of money. So I think that's going to be the strategy. But whatever he's making this year, it's too damn much. I think we can agree on.
Absolutely. Let's pull this up. And I'm gonna get rid of that. So hopefully it don't it don't skip. Let me see here. All right. So TJ Hockenson. This man, so we'll say 2022, our first year getting him, right? 2022. He had 519 yards, 3 touchdowns. I would have liked to seen more touchdowns, but we also was like, hey, first year here, he only played 10 games for us. We were excited still at that point. 2020 was 2022. Hold on, 2022, he played a total, that's right, of 17 games, but he only played 10 for us. 2023, he played 15 games. 960 yards, 5 touchdowns. I think that was the year where we were like, yo, Kwesi cooked. This was such a great move. It was worth every penny. I still would like to see a couple more touchdowns, but it's all good. But then right here, man, this is where shit got real. 455 yards and 0 touchdowns on 10 games. Now, some people can say, well, wrap the quarterback position. We didn't have a comparable quarterback. Really? Who was the quarterback in 2024?
I think that was Mr. Sam Darnold.
That was Sammy Deesky. Yeah. Sammy Deesky. Sammy D didn't have no problems getting anybody else the ball. You know what I mean? I think it was more of this guy just not being able to do his job at a high level. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's how I feel. Last year, 438 yards with 3 touchdowns. This man's production has gone down dramatically, bro. Dramatically.
And the thing with Hockenson too, it wasn't crazy before he got hurt either. Like, he was maybe a 50-yard a game player, which I understand the argument. Like, you have Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, you got weapons, but you made TJ Hockenson the highest paid tight end in NFL history. And of course that injury does hurt him a little bit, but like I think at some point before last year, and it's even worse now, but like TJ Hockenson, I think, has 2 or 3 100+ yard games as a Viking. And we were putting the guy in George Kittle conversations when we traded for him. George Kittle would have 300-yard games like a season. So like the production's just never been there. His best years were definitely 2022 and 2023, but even then, just so hard to justify.
I mean, it's just hard to it's really hard to justify, man. I don't see why we thought this was a move to make. I just don't see why we felt like that, man. Let me get this super chat real quick, bro, because I know there was a super chat. Shout out my guy Anthony, bro. Appreciate you as always, my brother. Let's get it, man. We got fireworks in the building. He said, I hope Al Bundy Brzezinski overrides KOC and makes good decisions for the team, like getting us a decent backup quarterback and drafts some good players. Hey, shout out Anthony. No, facts. I think we all hoping that. I'll say this. How you feel about this, Brev? We were talking about how, like, I was a little like on the fence when it came to Rob taking over as GM, because I was sitting there saying like, hey, bro is he's a finance guy. Like, that's what I looked at him as. He's a cap guy. And I'm like, I don't know if I want him to just slide in and run the team as a GM, as an actual GM, but it's looking like it might actually go that way. And I will say, like, besides this move, I mean, other than this move, right? This move right here is obviously like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Who pulled the card on this one? But other than that, I feel like the team has been actually doing some good things, man. Like, even though they're like small, just like, for example, bringing in 4 coaches right away after Kwesi got put out of the door, just kind of making sure we handled that. I just think, the way he speaks too, I was actually shocked when the reporters during the combine were asking him real like scouting questions and how are you going to approach this draft. And it almost felt like he wasn't a finance guy. It almost felt like he knew what the hell he was talking about, bro. Like he knew how to talk the language. And I know he's been around the team for years and years, obviously, over 20-something years. So it's not that he doesn't know football, but I wasn't sure if I wanted him to be a GM, man. But
yeah,
I don't know, bro. How you feel about that?
I kind of got the feeling that when it took that long to let Kwesi go and they announced Rob as an interim, I kind of felt like Rob was just going to become the GM after he's just going to get the promotion. Just because I feel like it makes sense. Yeah, he's somebody that's been around the block. Obviously, he's been here a while. He's well respected around the league. And it is something we talked about this on the first show we did together on here, kind of about Kevin O'Connell and Brian Flores being kind of running the show personnel wise, and Rob Brzezinski being the nerd making it work with the calculator. So, I'm kind of for Brzezinski being the GM because hot take, I do trust Kevin O'Connell for the most part, and certainly Brian Flores to make personnel decisions.
Yeah, nah, facts. Shout out Stephen John's Music. Appreciate you, man. He said, love your vibe, bro. Hey, appreciate it. Hey, listen, if you have music that you want me to play, my brother, I'll play it, man. Especially if you're a Vikings fan. I'm guessing you're a Vikings fan and you in the building. And if you're not, that's still cool, man. I would love to support your music. So I'm sure your name's that for a reason. You got a picture, look like you an artist. So if you want to play some music, bro, you let me know, man. I'll rock one of your songs out, man. We'll go from there. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for that $1.99, brother. Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, my coach just texted me, bro. I love my coach, man. My OG, man. He put me on point just now. I ain't gonna lie. He's like, bro, you got to look at the camera. See, I'm trying to get better looking at the camera because
I'm trying to do that too. Yeah.
I do want to. I need to talk to you guys, man. And my coach, man, my coach behind the scenes. I ain't gonna tell you the name. I'm not gonna tell you who's my coach behind the scenes. He can break the news if you want. Maverick said Hawk has to turn it around, which is why I believe hold on. Hawk has to turn it around, which is why I believe he will this coming 2026. How do you feel about that, Brev? Like, what? Let's do this. And I want the chat to get involved with this. What does Hockenson have to do in 2026 for you to get back on board and say, damn, that was actually a good move?
I mean, it's so hard to say because there's a really wide range, and I'm gonna try looking at the camera too here. So shout out, Coach, for that tip.
Shout out, Coach.
There's a wide range of possibilities here because who's your quarterback going to be? Is it going to be JJ McCarthy? Is it going to be Kyler? With Kyler, I think that ceiling's a little bit higher. I don't know if there's a certain amount of production that Hockenson can give because, I mean, just like the heart of my argument is that I don't think Hockenson will turn it around. I guess so maybe I'm a little biased, but because he just is who he is at this point. Not to say players can't turn it around. I mean, Sam Darnold, obvious, but I guess for me to say that contract was worth it, it's got to be a spectacular year because even with the restructure, he's still one of the highest paid tight ends in the league.
Yeah.
So if he's suddenly maybe not just saying, oh, he has to have 800 yards and 9 touchdowns, if he can create separation and be a legitimate threat that defenses have to respect next year, then sure, that's cool, I guess. But we're still paying you a lot of money just to do that. So the money alone, because I'm a big value guy and we should all be value people because the Vikings are in such a tight spot financially. I just don't think it's possible to justify that contract unless he has some record breaking year.
Yeah. No, hey, I mean, so I'll say this. This is where I'm at with it, Brav. I need at least, hold on, let's go back to his stats. So last year we're looking at We're looking at 51 receptions on 66 targets. We're looking at 438 yards. We're looking at 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
All right, not good enough. I don't give a damn. First of all, let's start right there. Not good enough. I'm looking for, I want this number receptions. I want that to go up to at least 75. I mean, shit, that's not asking for much. In 2023, he had 95 receptions. If we're gonna restructure him and we're gonna bring him back, we obviously look at him as, hey, you can be valuable, bro. We're gonna actually use you in this offense, right?
Yep.
And this goes to the Kyler Murray thing too. Not to say that JJ couldn't do it, but like adding Kyler Murray, somebody who would be considered a veteran at this point, he knows how to use the tight end. I mean, when his tight ends in Arizona, if nobody else was doing their thing, the tight ends were usually getting busy down there with Kyler Murray, right? So I expect him to get a ton more targets, and I want more receptions. So I'm gonna say about 75. We'll split that. I want at least 850 y'all, 850. And the reason is because, Brev, tight ends that we're watching now in the NFL, they are going off, bruh. Like the tight ends are going off, in my opinion, right? So like I want my tight end to be somebody who is a game changer, somebody who's scoring touchdown 3. Nah, bruh. I ain't gonna go crazy. So his season high, his career high is 6 touchdowns. I'm gonna say, give me 5. I'll take 5. I know I was saying I expect more when I was going through his stats and shit. I'm gonna be realistic. I ain't gonna keep it too hard on him just because I don't want to. Hey, pause. Holy, that shit was crazy. Ooh, that was nasty work. Holy. Hey, look, man. I want at least 6, man. Holy, pause.
That'll make the money worth it.
Shit getting crazy over here. Nah, facts. Nah, for real though, man. That's where I'm at, bro. I mean, to sum it all up, Brev, me and you both, we need some real deal production out of TJ Hockenson. If you're gonna make a move like this, you're telling Vikings fans that you see something and we want to see it too in 2026, man.
Yeah, and I don't know where my confidence level with that happening is. I'm glad you brought up the Kyler thing and Arizona quarterbacks liking tight ends. That maybe this is a precursor. I mean, the Kyler Murray signing, as far as we can tell, it's going to happen. So maybe it doesn't really mean much, but maybe it is to appease Kyler Murray, who wants a good tight end. Pause again. Again.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah. That was crazy right there. Like,
my fault.
Kyler Murray. Yeah, hey, bro. Hold up. Hey, did anybody hold on? Let me do my joke real quick with Kyler Murray, bro. Did anybody see that I saw Kyler Murray at the airport today, bro? Look. Kyler Murray, bro, in the airport. Yo, I had people like comment, like as you see the comments. Now, everybody looking at this right now, you obviously know that I was not trying to trick anybody, bro. Like anybody who thought I was trying to trick them with this photo, bro, this was absolutely a bad Photoshop job on purpose, really. And I'm not that good at Photoshop anyway. Even if I tried to make it look real, I wouldn't have been able to do it. But this was just funny because of the running joke that Kyler is coming, which we call it a joke, but it might not. I think it's actually reality. Kyler Murray's coming to Minnesota. So I'm just hyping the base up. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing, bro. I'm not trying to put out fake clickbait shit. I'm just joking, bro. Like you got some people like just being so serious. Oh, why are you putting stuff like this? Like, yeah, this is not good for X, bro. We on X, man. Shut the hell up. Like straight up, bro.
Yeah.
Like shut up. Like for real. Oh, did I not show it? Oh, my bad. There you go. There you go, guys. There's the picture that everybody was trying to. Well, not everybody. There was a couple people trying to roast me about this. This picture is a horrible edit job on purpose by me. You know what I mean? Like I did this for fun and jokes. All right. Just so everybody knows.
I'm crying. Mike asking Grok, is this real?
No, bro. There was one that's funny, bro. Like right here, this dude. Hold on. Like, let me see if I can find it. Oh, right here. This guy, Jeff Smith. He said, Grok, tell me this isn't an edited photo, right? And Grok was like, it's an edited classic Vikings meme. He said, no, tell me it's real. I don't care if it is or not. And I said, don't do it, Grok. Yo, me and that dude Jeff were going at it, bro. That was funny shit. And then Grok actually said, shout out to Grok, bro. Look what Grok said after that. Grok said, Fine, you twisted my arm. Kyler Murray is 100% at MSP Airport today. Fresh off the plane, ready to lead the Vikings to glory. Source, me this time. Let's go. Shout
you
out
think
Grok.
you think AI is going to become sentient and take over the world? We just bullied it into saying that Kyler Murray is going to be a Viking.
Thank you, man. Shout out Grok, bro. That was funny, though, man. I think that was fun. That was definitely fun. So what do you think this means, Brad, for what do you think this means for somebody like Bartholomew? Like, were you like when we went through this process of bringing Gavin Bartholomew from Pitt to the team, drafting him last year, being that we had such a small amount of picks, what do you think this means for him after now seeing the restructure? Are we ever going to see that kid play?
I don't know. I think he's somebody that probably won't make the 53 man next year just because I like Benjamin Urasek a little bit more.
Yeah.
With Bartholomew, he's not somebody I did much work on going into the draft.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have guaranteed Hockenson to be back. You have Oliver guaranteed to be there. I think Urasek wins that battle for tight end 3, and the Vikings can still tender Ben Sims. So there's a chance that Urasek maybe doesn't even make the roster, which I hope he does. I'd rather have him than Ben Sims, to be honest. But for Bartholomew, if I had to make a prediction on him, I would say that he's on the practice squad next year. And he got kind of screwed over. He was injured, I'm pretty sure, all year long last year. So maybe Minnesota hangs on to them for that. But
yeah, I mean, like, first of all, that pick last year, bro, when we picked Bartholomew, I was like, first of all, why? Right? Now, I don't know too much about the kid. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's a beast. Maybe he can, I tried to go watch him after we picked him. Because when we picked him, I'm like, who the hell is this, man? Like, I mean, like, here we go again. Just getting all of these random names. And we did like hundreds of mock drafts, bro. That's the thing, Brav. Like last year, before the draft, the community, bro, we're doing mock after mock after mock, right? And like the Kobe King was a name that popped up a lot, but Donovan Jackson was a name that wasn't really being drafted during those mocks that we were doing. And Bartholomew damn sure wasn't. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, what's up with all these random ass names that none of my community, none of our family were talking about? None. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, who are these dudes, bruh? And I don't know, man. I just think it was a stupid pick. Once again, Kwesi and them being cute, man, getting cute. I hope that changes, bro.
Bartholomew, like, he was somebody at Pitt that was kind of versatile. Like, they'd line him up in line, like H-back, and sometimes I'd even line him up in the slot and at receiver. So I think it was the Vikings trying to take a shot at having a versatile guy, and unfortunately, they just never got to see it come through. Yeah. But still, it felt like a kind of crowded tight end room even then. So
yeah. Shout out my guy again, man, for another $1.99. Let's go. Appreciate you, my brother. He said my favorite Vikings shit talking. Let's go. You already know we like the shit talk over here, man. We're going to definitely pop it every chance we get. And that's a fact. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Everybody in the building, hit the like button so we can push this out in the algorithm. We got a ton of people in the building. Make sure you do that. Get active in the chat. Get vocal in the chat. I got my guy Brev over here from the Social Network and Vikes Now. Make sure you tap in with my brother, man, as always. That's a fact. Let's get some of these comments. This tells us we aren't drafting tight end in the draft. No, I can agree. I don't think we would go for tight end in the draft, right? You would agree with that, Brev?
Yeah, especially if they're still high on somebody like Benjamin Urasek or somebody like Gavin Bartholomew. Keeping Hockenson around makes me think that at least they're not going to spend a high pick on them on one. Maybe if there's like a BPA at some point really late, I don't see the tight end being drafted to the Vikings.
Shout out Rye. He said, yo, Rap, when Kyler signs next week, are you going to write a rap song about it? It can go like this. Yo, number one, be here. Now, the North is ours. Cool. Get your chip, y'all. Yeah, no, facts. I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, I might, you know what I mean? I might actually do that. Let's see. We never know. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'll be in a good mood, bro.
I'll hop on there with you, get a feature.
Let's go.
And just do ad libs.
Rapping Brev, bro. Like, let's go. Hey, I'll be in a good mood. I'll tell you that. I'll be in
I
a
will
damn good
too.
mood. You know,
A-
like I
a
know
lot of
some of
people
y'all
won't
are gonna
be.
be mad. Y'all are gonna.
Yep.
It's gonna be a bad day for you. It's not gonna be a bad day for me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna be lit. I'm gonna be
Yep.
lit, man. Marcus said, hey, Vocal Vike, any interest in an NFC North joint show before the draft? Absolutely. Absolutely. Where you at, Marcus? Where you got a page? The Black Bear. Oh, okay. The
I know
Black
him.
Bear
I
podcast.
follow
Oh,
him on
yeah.
Twitter. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, no, I've done multiple shows with him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I know who he is. I know who he is. I thought I'm used to him tapping in with his actual podcast page. But he
Gotcha.
trying to duck off. I see what he doing. You trying to sneak in, yeah. I see you, boy. Don't sneak. Don't sneak. Pop out with your Black Bear podcast channel, man. Don't do that.
Wear that Bears fandom with pride. Are you scared to rep the Bears? I would be too, honestly.
Yeah. I would be too. They about to be garbage. That's a fact. Shout out Jackson with the 499. He said F Green Bay, man. Hey, FTP. You already know what time it is. FTP all day, baby. It's Minnesota Vikings land. You already know Purple Gang. Let's get it. Shout out to you, Jackson. Appreciate you as always. OKC fan, OG. What's good, OG Ski? Let's go. He said, oh, man. Hey, you got a point. He said, Kyler has 0 playoff wins. KOC 0 playoff wins. Destiny. I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, cut it however we want to cut it. You know, however we want to cut it to make us feel good about it. I'm cool with that. I'll take that too. Maybe it is destiny. Are you mad about that, Brev?
I mean, I don't think it's as cut and it's a fact. I don't think it's as cut and dry as that being destiny. But Sam Darnold didn't have any playoff wins until this year, and he won a Super Bowl.
Until he's a Super Bowl guy now.
Yeah.
Dang, bro. Like, hey, listen, one thing's for sure. If anybody can get TJ Hockenson the ball, because that's what we're here for, talking about this lame move that was made, Kyler Murray can do it. You know what I mean? Definitely Kyler Murray can do it. So yeah. I'm good. Right. With getting rid of him, with getting rid of TJ, we're not getting rid of restructuring him. Is this correct now, Brev? We're at 30 million over the cap now.
Yeah, it should be like a rough estimate. They should be in there. Like I said, you got to have,
because we saved 5 million with him, right?
Yeah. I think so. I saw a number like you have to have $14 million with the amount of draft picks the Vikings have to sign your rookie class. I don't know how accurate that is. It is for sure a little over 10 million.
Yeah.
So still, the Vikings are really limited in the major moves that they can make. But looking like Jonathan Greenard might be traded, and that would open up some more and give them more flexibility. There's other little things they can do too.
Let's touch on that Jonathan Greenard thing too, though. Like,
yeah,
I think he's as good as gone.
Yeah, it's a week ago. Maybe I wouldn't have thought so as much, just because I've mostly been on the keep Greenard train.
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to win now, like, keep your good players that at least make sense. But the guy does kind of deserve a pay bump. He's not making as much as he should in Minnesota. And like, so before the trade for Crosby and before that was the reporting for what the Vikings are going to look for Greenard, I thought his trade value was like a 3rd round pick in a day 3, maybe.
Yeah.
But now the Vikings are searching for a second, and it makes you wonder with the Crosby trade. Not saying that Greenard is on the same tier of Crosby. He's just not. The numbers are similar, but eye test kind of debunks that.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder if one of these contenders in the late 1st round, somebody that's looking for an edge rusher, will kind of bite on that and get Greenard. They'd probably want to pay bump him a little bit, but
yeah.
It makes you wonder. I'm all for having extra 2nd round picks in this draft, because I love the 2nd and 3rd round this year.
Absolutely. Yep. Hey, no, and I heard, because the team that interests me the most, Brad, with this is Dallas.
Yeah.
Because Dallas was obviously they were in the running for Crosby, and they were willing to give, what was it? Why'd they lose? They were willing to give a 1st and a 2nd, I believe.
Yeah. Yep.
And the Ravens gave 2 first. Is that, am I correct on that? Did one team give 2 first and then?
Yeah, Baltimore gave a 1st this year and a 1st next year, and I think you're right. Dallas is offering a 1st and a 2nd.
And that ultimately lost them the deal. Now here's the thing: that's where the Vikings need to pick up the phone and call and say, well, you might have lost out on Crosby because you decided to try to short him, right? You should have
Yeah.
offered 2 firsts and maybe you would have got it done. But we have a guy in Jonathan Greenard who statistically is right there with him. If you're going to talk numbers and you're going to look at it statistically, I mean, shoot, that should be an easy sell. Even and I don't believe we'll get a first for Greenard, obviously, right? I don't think he's worth a first, but a second and maybe another one. What would you say? What would you say would be some other value? A second and a what? I think you just said it, but I missed it.
I think you could, like, even the second feels hopeful, but it's just looking like with all the evidence, that's probably where it's going to go. I'd say a second round pick in a day 3, like maybe a 6th or something.
Yeah.
You might have to throw in to where like the 6th round pick is a pick swap if you have to like throw in one of your 7ths that you have. But the absolute max I see him going for realistically, I hope I'm wrong. Like that would be awesome to get a 1st round pick for him. Most I see is him going for a 2nd round pick and
I don't see us getting no 1st round pick. That would be crazy, bro. If we able to fleece, I ain't gonna lie, Jerry Jones is getting up there though. He's getting up there in age. We might be able to bamboozle him. We might be able to bamboozle his ass.
That's the only thing that's holding out hope for me on the 1st round pick. If it's not like a contender at the end of the 1st, is like, okay, you wanted to give up a 1st and 2nd round pick for Max Crosby. You can keep the 2nd round pick. We'll just take pick 12, like straight up. We're fine with doing that. I don't think that'll happen, obviously, but it makes you wonder.
Dang, boy, we got. Does it feel? Is it me or does it just feel? Shout out Sully Tool. I appreciate you tapping in. He said a 2nd and a 5th, which is I mean that's kind of where Brev believes we will be at. And I would be happy with that. I think most Vikings fans would probably be okay with a 2nd and a 5th for Greenard. Sure. I mean, and again, you probably don't want to get rid of Greenard as far as from to me from a production standpoint. You're like, why not keep him? And let's go down this road, Brev, because I think this would be interesting. I said this on the video that I had with when I was talking about how Vikings fans want to trade Greenard, which was a surprise to me because I didn't know that there were that many Vikings fans really wanting to get rid of him. I just didn't know that it was like that. I thought most of us loved Greenard and thought that we should keep him from a production standpoint. But then I heard different, and I'm like, yo, what the hell? Where's this coming from? Hold on, let me find this right here. I want to talk about my thinking on that when it comes to Greenard and who he has behind him that's going to step in, and that's Dallas Turner. I just want to pull up something for Greenard just while we're talking about it. And there we go. So my thing was this, Brad, was I love Dallas Turner. I think Dallas Turner is going to get there eventually. I don't believe he's there yet as far as from a production standpoint like Greenard. So I just go into it knowing like if we trade Greenard, right? Dallas Turner steps in 2026 and takes full responsibility for that role. To me, I just don't think that he's there yet all the way. I mean, where you at with that, bro? Like, are you like, I don't know, but I think Dallas Turner is gonna be beyond Greenard. Like, where do you kind of feel about that? If Greenard walks out the door, do you feel like Dallas Turner is gonna be able to give us that same type of production?
Yeah, no, I pretty much agree with you, and that's why I didn't want Greenard to go before this trade value that's coming up. That's kind of making it hard not to trade him. I agree with you. I don't think Dallas Turner is there yet. He obviously has shown flashes. He improved a lot at the ending of last year, but a lot of his production and kind of the box score stats are something to where it's not really him being special. Like 2.5 or 3 of his sacks were literally just free rushes. So credit to him for finishing the sack, I guess, but like he didn't win a rep to get there. He just literally ran in free. So I love Dallas Turner. And again, this is not me hating Dallas Turner. This isn't me being a super pessimistic Vikings fan. Everything goes wrong for the Vikings, so why would I be happy? Before the 2024 NFL draft, I said Dallas Turner was going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. And that was me not thinking that the Vikings were going to get him. Yeah. So I'm excited for Dallas Turner. I agree with you. I don't know if he's there yet. But it's also something to where that trade value is too good to kind of shy away from. And Dallas Turner just might be one of those guys you take that gamble on. Maybe you can sign an edge rusher in free agency as a hedge, but not like a big money edge rusher. But yeah, it scares me. I'm not gonna lie, but the good thing about it all is Brian Flores is your defensive coordinator,
Yeah.
so he can make do.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a fact, bro. Sully said Dallas Turner will break out this season. Sully, hey, look, I appreciate your take on that and you know your hope on that. We've been saying this for 2 years now. All right.
Yep.
Ever since the rookie year, we were like, all right, the following year, he about to break out. We're going on to his third year. And so he about to break out. I hope it's true. And again, I want to make this clear. I do believe he has a ton of talent. You know, he has a ton of talent. But like what Brev said, I remember in the middle of the season, there were conversations about Dallas Turner and saying, hey, you got to watch the film. You got to watch the all 22 with Turner because even when he is getting sacks, it's always going up against backups. Every single time he played a starting tackle, he would get stonewalled, bruh. He couldn't get through. He couldn't get through. Y'all got to go back and read. I mean, I'm sure there's articles out there about it. And I'm sure there's videos showing it too, because I watched them where they were breaking down that how Dallas Turner against backups looks amazing. Dallas Turner against the starters, and it can even be mid-tier starters, he just doesn't look that good. The production drops off crazy.
Yeah.
Drops off crazy. And that's concerning to me, man. I'm going to be real with you. That's concerning to me. But, hey, again, I'm here to support him.
Yeah, we obviously we want Turner to succeed. It's the same thing with JJ McCarthy. It's just like how confident can you be in it happening?
Yeah.
But with Turner, the thing with Turner is that even if he doesn't pan out, which to like full opinion of Dallas Turner, I do think he will turn out to be a quality edge rusher. He's still really young.
Yeah.
But the thing with him is like even if he doesn't pan out to be that perennial Pro Bowl or however much that matters anymore, which it doesn't. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did play a lot of off-ball linebacker at Alabama. So there is a role. Dallas Turner is so talented that you can find a role for him somewhere. Unlike Irv Smith Jr.
Absolutely. Hey, shout out. Hey, for one, man, shout out T-Baz. T-Baz, you a damn fool, man. T-Baz said, still waiting for Irv Smith Jr. to have his breakout season like everyone guaranteed. Hey, bro, man, talk about that. I read that's around when I first started doing YouTube too, where that was just like draining, bro. And I bought into it at one point. It was like, yeah. And we got Irv Smith, man. Watch. Irv Smith about to come out there and go crazy, man. Athletic tight end, even gonna go crazy. I don't know, man. It just ain't look that good, brother.
I'm kind of fuck Irv Smith for life because
what happened?
He cost me 2 bands. Yeah. I had a bet. This was the London game against the Saints, I think. I had a 3 touchdown score bet. I hit the first 2. I think Irv Smith either just like didn't go after the ball in the back of the end zone or dropped it. Cost me 2 bands off $10.
Damn, bro. Yeah. It would have been FM for life for sure. Yeah, it'd have been FM for life. Anthony said, you act like leading us in sacks means he sucks, Rap. Come on now. Turner is a beast. Hey, again, I hope he becomes a beast, man. I really do. I'm here to support him. Anthony. You know what I'm saying? I like Turner, man. I just know that I know it has to be this year right here that he has to really look like a star edge rusher. That's all I'm saying. This year, he has to look like a star edge rusher. I'm not trying to hit next offseason, Brav. I ain't trying to sit back and talk about how, no, 2027 is going to be his breakout year. By that time, his contract over with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And I was going to say sacks are also like a really overrated stat. I know that might sound kind of crazy because like that's their whole job as edge rushers is to sack the quarterback. But you've heard me use the word context. There's a lot of context lacking in sacks. It's more about the pass rush win rate, your pressure rate, and everything. And like I said, Turner had 3 sacks where he just came in free unblocked. So sacks aren't everything.
Yeah, no, that's a fact too, man. Hey, shout out my guy Marcus though. He said, "No cap, Rap. You the only division rival show I sub to. good content, but you got a great community in y'all's fans. No, that's a fact, bro. Purple Gang, man, PG4L, man, shit, man. We like that, man. You know, I love our community, man. They don't make them like us, brother. You know what I mean? Hey, but Marcus, I'm ready to do content with you as the season nears. You know, I can't wait to talk about the Indiana Bears. God damn it. Oh, the Indiana Bears. We're going to kick the Indiana Bears ass this year, man. You already know what time it is. Shout out to Evil. He said Hawk and McCarthy need to join the WNBA, not the NFL.
McCarthy might still get hurt.
Oh, damn, man. He catching strays. Holy, catching strays.
Just being honest.
Nah, facts though, man. Like injuries, man. Like I wish injuries didn't exist in football. I mean, I know that's wishful thinking, bro. I wish they didn't exist because it's Marcus too. Marcus is somebody who was talking a lot of trash about JJ McCarthy. Oh, he ain't good and this, that, and the third. And when we kicked their ass on Monday Night Football, and JJ McCarthy scored 3 unanswered touchdowns, I was on his top. Like I told y'all. And then the rest of the season, boy, he held it on us, boy. Every chance he could get, his ass was over here talking shit. I tell you right now, because Caleb Williams, I got to be honest with you. Caleb Williams, he seems like he got it. For sure. Caleb Williams seems like he got it. At least enough, right? Yeah,
for sure.
Enough. They got them a quarterback. But, hey, matter of fact, Marcus, I want you, being a Bears fan, bro, I want you to drop it down in the chat. How do you feel about Kyler Murray coming to the Minnesota Vikings? Like, what do you honestly? No, all BS aside. Like, I know no rivals. No, just from a Bears standpoint, saying, hey, we gotta face this team 2 times a year. Where are you at with it when it comes to Kyler Murray being the quarterback? I'm just curious to see what he says. Because he be talking real football, man. Like my boy, them boys over there, man, they be talking ball for real. So I'm curious to see what he says. All right, so let's find something else here. Hold on, y'all. Let's go. I
wanted to point this out to you real quick, Rap.
Yeah.
I just took a look at the poll because I low-key forgot it was still up. We're now majority yes on keeping Hockenson was a good move.
Yo, wow.
That's crazy. It's 52% to 48%.
Wow. And there's 108 votes now. Shout out to everybody who's voting, but golly, everybody's willing to keep Hockenson and saying it's a good move, bro. Why is that, bro? Like, what am I missing, man?
I don't know.
What am I missing about TJ Hockenson that just everybody seems to love about him? I think it's because he looks like the logo. I mean, that's what I'm at with it.
1,000,000%. That is one of the first reasons that comes to my head. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. I really do believe because he looks like the logo, like fans just love him more than they should. I'm being honest. Let's see. Let's read some comment. Yeah, Vikings messed up badly with this one. He's done. That's it. I was thinking with his injuries and down production, it was going to be at least 7 million, maybe more. After O'Neal restructure and Greenard trade, we could have close to 60 million in cap. Rob B is cooking. Eddie said very fair. Should have cut him. I'm sorry, but TJ's the definition of a mid tight end right now. Hey, no, facts, Ham. Like, I mean, this is the vibes.
That's being nice.
That's being nice. You know what I mean? Is this a pay cut or restructure? I'm confused. Let's see. Needed more juice from that squeeze, but whatever. They aren't touching fries, huh? Greenard, let's go. Let's see. Whatever. Give us room for BPA, hopefully. People aren't really excited about it on X, though, as far as under the Vikings fan page posts, and they get a ton of damn reactions. I don't love or hate this move. Would have liked it if we got rid of him and got Sadiq. Shit. Hey.
Give me 2 caps and a Ric Flair.
Shout out Mitty in the building. I see you, Mitty. Hey, do you feel like Sadiq is a first-round pick? Is he a first-round pick tight end?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
So you think Sadiq's going in the first round?
Yeah. No, I think that's a log. I'd bet money on that. It's hard to predict where. Like I think he could go as early. I mean, the draft is impossible to predict. I think he could go as early as 13. He's really interesting to the Rams at 13. Thinking about him in that offense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man, I wish we would have had an opportunity to get a fucking tight end in the draft that actually meant something. Because now we're not going tight end. Colston Loveland is nice. No, Bears got a weapon. No, Colston Loveland's a beast. Let me see if Marcus post about how he would feel about Kyler Murray. Let me see, man. Let me make sure I ain't missing. Shout out Six, man. It would be fun to have him. My guy Six, first bad move this offseason. Nah, that's a fact, man. He said, here we go. He said, if Murray goes to Minnesota, real shit, I think y'all ranking 3rd, 4th outside of us. The North pass rush too good. The DA going to corner blitz, them rollouts all game long. Oh, so you saying you think we're gonna finish 3rd or 4th in the NFC North? Man,
I don't know about all
knock
that.
it off. Knock it off.
We should have finished 2nd last year, but the Bears had that kick return against us to put us half a game behind
you
the
can't have no
Packers.
serious. I thought I could be serious with Marcus, man. He bullshitting, man. Like for real, man. I thought I could have a serious football talk with Dog, man. Dog he just can't be serious sometimes. He just want to come on and play. You know, shout out Joel. He said, why the hell not cut Hawk and sign Likely or draft one of damn Hawk is a downer. I like the Likely. I like the Likely reference there, bro.
Yeah.
Because he is a free agent.
I don't know if that's something they ever really would have done, would be to just straight up release Hockenson and then sign another tight end. Because at that point because Hockenson would still have dead money. At that point, you're putting even more money into the tight end room. So I'm not sure if it's something that the Vikings would have gone with. I mean, it's a good thought for sure.
Yeah,
I love Isaiah Likely.
You got a point. That's why when it gets into all the cap stuff, bro, like I just tend to, man. I'm like, man, I want who I want. But then it's like, you say that rap, but you can't do that, bro. That's not how it works, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like we already got money here and money there, and that's why Brev's on here right now.
You're KOC and Brian Flores. I'm Nerd Brzezinski.
Yeah, there you go.
Brevzinski.
Brevzinski, let's go. Hey, let's get it, man. I like it. Man, let's talk about a couple more things here. We'll just talk about how me and you both, right? I think this was a great show, keeping it real, especially because I know you were big on the TJ Hockenson thing and how you wanted to move on. You wanted to move on from him. I obviously wanted to move on from him. And we got this news. You said, man, I'm laying down staring up at my ceiling right now. I seen you put that in the Discord. And I'm like, yo, my boy is going through it right now, right?
Yeah. Part of me was excited because that means I get to write about it, and that's a big move. So that's money in my pocket. But then I was like, oh my God, we actually kept TJ Hockenson.
So are you writing your article tonight after we get off here? Are you about to start the article or what?
It's out. It's been out.
Oh, the article's already out?
Yeah.
Bro, let's go. Is it on X?
I haven't posted it to X.
Okay.
It's just it's nothing we haven't talked about. It's just an update.
Right. Well, people, y'all need to make sure y'all go support the broski, man. You know, when he drops his articles, make sure you support him. I'm telling you right now, hey, look, when Brevsky get in his bag and start the writing Vikings players, you want to learn something, man. This way you go right here, man. It's on Purple PTSD. And
Purple PTSD, Heavy Sports.
There you go. There you go, man. He said, hold on. What'd you say? As a Polish guy, I'm the only one who can pronounce Brzezinski correct. How do you do it, Jason? Tell us. Drop it down. Yeah. Shout out Poland.
Like a dog in the street.
Let's go. Poland in the crib. Let's get it, Jason.
Brzezinski.
How do you say it? Drop. You know how you do it. How you gotta tell us. The community had to show me how to do the Inman the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't know how to say his last name. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this kid's name, man? Like, how do you say it? You know,
it's a weird one.
It is a weird one.
How do you say it? Brzezinski? I don't know. We need to be educated here.
We need to be educated. I don't mind it at a reduced salary. We will probably draft a tight end as a project in that case. I don't think so. Bernaldi, shout out to you. Appreciate the comment for sure, but I don't think so because I think at the end of the day, like me and Brev touched on this earlier in the show, this kind of lets us know that we aren't going to go for a tight end in the draft. To me,
Yeah.
I mean that's where I would think, but again, I mean you never know, I guess, right? I mean this team never seems to fucking surprise us, man. So
It's impossible to predict the draft.
it
I
is.
mean, it's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, man. It's one of those deals where it's like we say we won't go tight end, but then again, they cut Bartholomew or some shit like you said, and we got to replace that because we thought he would be something, but the injury set him back, so now we got to replace that or whatever. But I like Jurasic. Yeah, hey, shout out to him, man. He was a beast in Georgia too. That my guy, man. Shout out my boy Cringe. My boy Cringe was super high on bro. Super high on bro.
I couldn't
dog.
believe he didn't get drafted when we picked him up. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out Anthony with the 199. He said Brev is Thienman our guy at 18. What do you think?
Thienman, so I wouldn't it's all got to be taken into account that I really want to trade down. There's not a lot of people I love at 18. Thienman, his draft stock has definitely gone up. He's somebody I still don't know if I want to take at 18. Like, I don't even like Avion Terrell at 18. Hot take, chat might flame me for this one. I don't think Avion Terrell's a first-round corner. I'm not just trying to be different. That's just my opinion after doing all my work on him.
Really?
But, yeah, I'm not a huge – too streaky, too small, too inconsistent, too grabby. Not a huge fan. But with Thienman, do I think he's the guy at 18? No. His draft stock for sure surged, but there might be a little bit of kind of like an over adjustment to his draft stock on the consensus mocks right now. I wouldn't be mad at a trade down scenario where you get Thienman. Like I've said, I really want the Vikings to double up in the first and second round on secondary, and whether that's corner or corner safety corner. I'm way more of an Emmanuel McNeil-Warren guy, so that would be my guy. I don't even know if I like him at 18. But these draft boards are gonna shake up a lot. So if I had to pick between Thienman and EMW at 18, it's EMW. But my main want for the Vikings at 18 is to trade down.
So this guy right here obviously has a ton of steam behind his name. You said you think he's going to be gone by 18,
yeah.
right?
I think he's going top 10.
You think he's going top 10?
At the absolute latest, I think he'll go. At the absolute latest, I think he'll go 13. Could be wrong, but he's without a doubt far away the best corner of this class.
Yeah. Is he? I mean, I'm not trying to compare him obviously to like a Stingley because Stingley was like a crazy talent, but is he close to that? Like from you watching him?
He's kind of close. He's really, really sticky. Because with Delane, it's just his frame is not the biggest. He's only 6'6" even, like 190, but he has good speed. His coverage instincts, honestly, and he's decently disciplined when he gets beat, but he's a little bit aggressive and gets beat on fakes sometimes. But yeah, he's got he's just sticky. I mean, he's competitive. He's sticky. His hips are good. He's got the quick twitch athleticism that's going to allow him to mirror maybe some of the best receivers in this league. And I think, in my notes on him, he allowed a 27.5 passer rating when targeted in 2025. And he played in the SEC. So you've heard the saying about a quarterback going against this corner would have a better passer rating if they threw it into the dirt. He took that to the extreme at LSU in 2025.
Okay, nice. So, well, I guess it's like no need to get excited, guys, because
no,
we're not going to get him.
Of LSU, number 4.
He's out of our price range.
No, yeah.
It's interesting to watch some of these highlights here, just in case. Just in case we trade up. But I don't know.
He could.
Nah, it ain't.
They're not going to, but he could.
So he's 6'1", 190. Crazy part is, bro, to me, I think that is Brian Flores's prototypical type corner too, bro. Can play man to man. He is sticky too. Holy.
Yeah. I
Damn.
love some Delane. This makes you think if we didn't win those 5. I mean, if we didn't win those 5 games, like I'm kind of happy we didn't, because it'd be stressful to be like Jeremiah Love or Mansour, because I really don't know which one I'd choose.
Like if both of them were there,
Yeah.
which
like
one do you think
stressing-
would be
stressing
more
that pick.
beneficial to our team this year, though?
I mean, it's hard not to say Jeremiah Love just for the element, but like you also want the Vikings to draft a franchise corner, because your cornerback room right now is, and this could change with free agency, your cornerback room right now is Byron Murphy Jr., Isaiah Rodgers, and a bunch of undrafted kids. So
Yeah.
I would, if it were my choice, I would probably take Mansour Delane, just because I think it's a deep running back class.
Yeah. Shout out Jackson with the 499, brother. Appreciate you as always. He said, one of these days when I am not working while watching, I will love to come on here and talk Vikings with you, rap bro. Jackson, you can come on anytime you want, my brother. You already know how we rock over here, man, on Vocal Vike, bro. Mi casa, su casa. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you could be working. Yeah, I send you the link, bro. You could do it on your phone. You could be on your way to on a delivery, my brother. And while you're on the way to the delivery, be talking Vikings. How you like that? I mean, shit, I'll send it to you right now. You on the road, my brother? Come on, we send it. Me and Brev, hey, we'll send it to you right now. Me and Brev, man. You know, hey, ask us what you need to ask us. Tap in with us, talk some ball. Man, listen, man, y'all know how it is over here. I always said this from the beginning, and I mean this, and I've stayed the same the whole time through since 2022 when I started this channel. This is our channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Vocal Vike is all of us. And I encourage everybody to be vocal, no matter what your opinion is, no matter how you feel about whatever player. Like, for example, shout out my boy Daniel, because he keep coming. Hey, I'm gonna need that apology when Kyler Murray flops, right? I will give you that. But that ain't talking me off the ledge. Now you gonna hear this Kyler Murray shit, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yep.
I'm not stopping.
And the Ric Flair.
Yo, I'm not. And just like Brev, just like what was it? I guess a year and a half ago when it came to JJ McCarthy, people were talk. Can we talk about something else? All you do is talk about how great JJ McCarthy is. So what? Yeah, I'm saying, so what? That's my quarterback.
Yep.
Give a damn how you feel, man. That's how we rock it. Period.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Breaking news. This is my opinion. I think you can, or not actual breaking news.
Oh, I was about to say, damn.
No, I don't got that. My bad. My fault. My fault, everybody. I just want to point out, you can be a JJ McCarthy fan and still want Kyler Murray to come here. Absolutely. Because it's all about competition for McCarthy, of course, but what better competition is there to compete literally for the future of the starting quarterback job? And if JJ McCarthy loses it, damn it, I'm a Vikings fan. So I want the Vikings to win. I want the Vikings to have the best shot at winning. And you can't trust JJ McCarthy even to stay healthy right now, not even talking about the play. So put yourself in Kevin O'Connell's shoes. Are you trusting that this kid is going to stay healthy enough to save your job? I
think that's the real question is, like, when it comes to JJ McCarthy, the real question is why, like, do we believe he can stay healthy based off of evidence? Because I'm a big evidence dude, bruh. Like, shout out Davey OG, man. OG Ski in the building. What's good? I'm a big evidence dude, bruv. And I mean, look, bro, we got 1 year, got injured out the whole year. All right. Give it a pass. It's like, all right, man, shit happens. Shit happens. Because in college, he didn't really get injured like that. And I'm a Michigan supporter. So obviously I knew about JJ McCarthy before he became a Viking. So I'm like, this ain't nothing to worry about. This is
he didn't have injury. He didn't have injury history leading into that injury too. So you could pass it off.
Yeah. Right. So, hold on. He said, refresh the page. Hold on.
Connection's good for me.
Oh, hold on. Is it let me see. Hold on, scroll, bro. What you mean refresh what page? Is it skipping? It looks like it's working for me.
Yeah, it's working for me. Let me check the stream real quick. Yeah, it looks like it's working for me.
Working. Let me see. He must be talking about the X. He must be talking about this page.
Maybe.
Hold on. Why, Skull Bro, you got something? You got something on your TJ now free agent next season? What? Hold on. What?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That he could. Oh, he's saying that there's news. Like did they take the years off or something?
Oh, 2 hours restructure. Hold on.
I don't know if you can do that.
Hold on. Am I missing something here? Hold up, brother. Hold on now. He got me hyped. Let's see. Hold on.
Take a look too.
Yeah, take a look. Let's see. What if I just put TJ Hockenson? Oh, you know what?
I think.
1 hour ago.
Tom Pelissero. Look up Tom Pelissero. As part of the Vikings tight end TJ Hockenson's restructured contract.
Oh, okay,
the team agreed to delete the final year. Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Shout out my guy, man. Shout out Skull Broski, man. Yeah, take that year out. So pretty much this is good. This is, I mean, it's as good as it's gonna get, I guess, right? This is Now watch this. Let me do this, Brev. Let's spice it up here. Just because that now has happened, TJ Hockenson's about to have like 1,100 yards and fucking 12 touchdowns this season. And then when it's time now, and then after next year, it's gonna be holy shit. Now he's walking out the door. Now everybody's gonna be like, "Yo, we gotta keep TJ, bro. We gotta figure out how to re-sign him, bro. Did you see what he did? He went off." That's some Viking shit.
That would happen to the Vikings. And then Sam Darnold comes up again, like, you let Sam Darnold go, you don't let TJ Hockenson go. Yeah, I'm gonna let TJ. Dude, I don't care if TJ has 1,300 yards now. He's not doing that shit again.
Yeah, nah. He definitely ain't. He definitely ain't doing that shit again. Yo, that is crazy. That is crazy though, man. Golly. We making moves. There's a ton of Vikings news, bro. I say, Brev, like, I know it keeps you busy, but like I was thinking to myself the other day, I'm like, this is like the past 2 weeks, bro, this has been more like back-to-back rapid like news, in my opinion, than I think I've ever seen. And I've been doing YouTube since 2022. But I don't think it's been this busy, like this crazy, bro. I just feel like this off season already, and the window hasn't even opened yet until Wednesday. Dog, this shit is going crazy. Is it Wednesday or Tuesday that it opens? I think it's Wednesday.
A negotiation window, I think, opens Monday.
Oh, Monday, so they can start. They can actually start.
Monday. Somebody can correct me on the legal tampering period. I think starts Wednesday. There's something on Monday that can happen, and then Friday is when they can sign the contract officially.
Yeah. Okay, so you said it's the Vikings way, Rap. No, facts. That is the Vikings way. Because we canceled the last year of his contract, now TJ Hockenson's going to go fucking stupid. Watch. I already know it's coming, bro. Expect it. TJ Hockenson will now be the best tight end in the NFL in 2026. Yes, he will. And then he's going to say, fuck y'all, I ain't coming back. It's great.
Yeah, shout out AJ. He said legal tampering begins Monday. Yeah.
Okay. Legal tampering begins Monday. Okay.
I thought so.
Right.
Yeah, it has been crazy. I mean, these are all moves that we expected to happen. So like it's not like crazy in terms of unexpected.
Right.
But yeah, we've been grinding with all this stuff happening. And then I had the damn NHL trade deadline yesterday. So that shit was because the Wild made fucking 4 trades in 14 hours. Like,
let's go.
Shit was mad. That shit was popping off. But yeah,
shout out to the Wild, bro. Like
it's
they making some moves, bro.
Yeah, it's that time of year. The Viking or NFL off season's heating up. And it's gonna be like this until I mean, I guess a week or 2 from now. But then we're right into the draft. So this is gonna be fun. If we got any first time viewers in here, be sure to subscribe for sure because we're gonna be on this shit.
Absolutely, bro. That's a fact. and Nathaniel, you got a point. Said 1.3 mil is a deal though, and is a deal. Damn, that sounds crazy. Hold on.
Whoa,
hey, whoa, pause. Whoa, wait a minute. This show getting crazy tonight. Hey, YouTube, I promise. We said deal though. THO, deal though. Hey, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, hey, no, facts though. You right, Nathaniel. Like, and I talked about this last night when I was ranting, and it was, I don't care who the hell the name of the quarterback is that the Minnesota Vikings bring in. When you're talking 1.3 mil, you could be bringing in fucking Peterman. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up Nathan Peterman for 1.3 million. I like 1.3 million is a deal, though. You feel me? Like shit, let's get it, man. You telling me you can get a damn superstar for 1.3 million and you wouldn't take that chance? Why not? That's the real question. The real question is why not? You would be an idiot, man.
I had a show a couple days ago to where, so in my defense, I had no sleep going into it, and it got reported that the Vikings are likely going to sign Kyler Murray. That's not me reporting it. That's a legit report from Connor Hughes, who is very reputable. Like I had no sleep, and I like straight up accused the Vikings front. They're never going to see it, so it doesn't matter. But I straight up accused the Vikings front office of being like liars. If they don't sign Kyler Murray, because you fed us all this shit about you want the most competitive, best quarterback room you can have to give the team a chance to compete in 2026. If you're not signing Kyler Murray for $1.3 million, then you completely lied about that.
Yeah. Nah, facts, bro. If you don't get Kyler Murray, then you're straight up saying F. Not only are you saying F us as fans. I mean, bro, you're saying F JJ, like Justin Jefferson, even JJ McCarthy, man, because again, I want to go back to that. I think this would be the best thing for JJ McCarthy. Bringing in a fucking somebody who we know is going to be a backup isn't going to help JJ. It really isn't. I think JJ has that competitive personality. You got to think when going back to his college years, Ohio State was playing games with him. He decided to go to Michigan just so he can play Ohio State and beat the living shit out of them. Like, that's how his mind operates. That's how he's wired. JJ McCarthy could have went to Miami, LSU, could have went anywhere. But he really wanted to go to Ohio State. And they were playing, and he said, that's what you're going to do? Watch this. I'm going to your rival. Hey, Michigan, let me sign up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so his mind thinks like that. I say that to say he's not. You got some fans that love JJ McCarthy that are worried about Kyler Murray coming in because they feel like, damn, they're not going to give JJ a chance at that point. But I bet you JJ sitting back like, all right, y'all sit right there. Bring him in. Like, for real, bro. I'm telling you, JJ McCarthy's like, bring him in. Watch. It's going to be a long summer. Trust me, bro. And it's going to be fun for us. It's going to be fun for us to be able to witness that a real competition. We're not watching JJ and fucking Brett Rippon throw footballs during camp. We're watching JJ and Kyler go back and forth. You telling me that shit ain't gonna be fun, man? Come on, man.
And shout out to K-Flow. He just said in chat, you need to keep in mind that he needs to agree to come here. There will be teams that guarantee him a starting spot. Yeah. I mean, that's 100% true, but
that's a fact.
I think the Vikings are at the top of everybody's list. Every quarterback wants to come here. Every quarterback knows that McCarthy's in the background. So I don't know how much that changes it. Like, another team to keep an eye on for Kyler is Atlanta, because Michael Penix Jr. is injured. But even then, you've got the same situation in Atlanta than you got with Minnesota, with the young quarterback in the 2024 draft class lurking in the background. And then what's your other option? Going to the fucking Jets? Like, I don't think Kyler's going to do that.
Yeah.
And
no, I don't either. No, go ahead, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. I was actually gonna touch on the JJ haters thing. Like, shout out Norpheus. Love Norpheus.
Me too.
Nobody's a JJ hater.
I love
nobody is hating on JJ McCarthy. We're just being honest and realistic of, I don't know if I can trust this kid to play a season for Kevin O'Connell to save his job. That's what it is. It doesn't help that he hasn't played well. But there's no hating JJ McCarthy. There's being realistic. I want the Minnesota Vikings, as a Vikings fan, to have the best chance to win in 2026.
Right.
I think that is with Kyler Murray in the quarterback room for $1.3 million on a team that needs to save its money.
Me too.
And that's not a crazy take, I feel like.
Yeah.
All due respect.
No, it's not. And Norse is gonna ride, like I said something a while ago, Brev. And I said, listen, when the smoke clears with JJ McCarthy, Norsefius is gonna be the one that's walking through the smoke by himself saying, F all you guys, I told you so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me and Norse align on almost everything, bro. Like except for this, obviously, but it's okay. That's still my brother, man, to the death. Like
Yeah.
Norse Fierce, man. They don't make many like him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, he's riding for JJ. He believes in JJ as I do too. But like just right here from a standpoint of I do want to win, I'm with you, Brev. I want to win as a Minnesota Vikings fan. And if you tell me, hey, you can get Kyler Murray, I'm going to buy it. I'm just sorry, man. As much as I love Jay, that's almost like them. That's almost like it's saying, just imagine if Joe Burrow or Josh Allen or one of these other quarterbacks, and I'm not trying to say that Kyler Murray is Joe Burrow or Josh Allen or anything like that, but his name is still big like that in a way. Just imagine if they were available for 1.3 million, but yet as Vikings fans, we want to believe in JJ McCarthy so much and we want to see him win so much that we say, nah, fuck that, we're good. No, I'm trying to win, bruh.
Yeah.
I like to keep it as I'm a Vikings fan first, no matter how much I love one player. And sometimes I get caught up in that. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do get caught up in that, but not this time. This time, man. I'm going all in. I'm going all in. I'm Collar.
Norse did say, maybe I misspoke a little bit. Norse said there are plenty of JJ haters out there. That's a fact.
Yeah.
When I said there's no JJ hating, I meant from us too.
Yeah.
There's obviously JJ haters.
Oh yeah, that's a fact, bro. He got a ton of haters, bro. Like he might be the most hated Vikings player that I think I've seen in a minute, bro. Like I don't like Kirk Cousins used to get some hate, but Kirk Cousins also had a ton of supporters that would ride for him. Bro, JJ, I feel bad because he didn't really get a fair chance, and you had people just kicking him while he's down, all the way to Brev, all the way down to his own teammates were kind of throwing slick shots, bro. Like at Radio Row at the Super Bowl and shit. And it's like, really, bro? Like, this what we doing? Like, y'all act like JJ don't see this. He's obviously active on social media. He's super active. I mean, he's 23 years old, bro. He's you know what I mean? He's on here. He's laughing at shit, scrolling through TikTok, X, Instagram. Like, he does that, and he sees all the talk. He sees his players on his team talking about how they want Aaron Rodgers to come be the quarterback, aka Aaron Jones. That's why Aaron Jones had to get the fuck out of here. Hey, same thing with Greenard with that cryptic tweet when Sam Darnold got to the Super Bowl putting the ... That's why your ass got to get the fuck out of here. That's why I'm glad. Like it seems like hey, the Vikings front office does have a hit list though. It does. That is a good feeling. It's like, hey, anybody who threw some slick shot as far as about the quarterback position, and you threw a slick shot out there, just know we seen you, and your ass is getting out the door, bro, because we need everybody in this building to believe in our young quarterback that we invested in. If you don't, if you're going to get online and pop it and start throwing cryptic messages, bro, you got to get the fuck out. And I agree with it, dog, regardless of how we feel about wanting Kyler Murray to come. It's like, as long as JJ's on the team, you should be supporting him. Facts. And at some capacity, especially for the players. This is different for fans. Like, we can say whatever the hell we want, but players, you're in the locker room, bro. Anybody mention another quarterback, you should be saying, nah, bro, we got our quarterback. We got our quarterback. We supporting him. That's what Aaron Jones should have did, and he failed to do so. Yeah. That's how I think, bro. Sorry, that's my little rant.
Oh, no. You're 100% right.
Shout out Steve. Shout out. He said, thank you for the best engaging pod for the Minnesota Vikings. Man, appreciate you, man, for sure. My dog been shouting me out a lot tonight, man. Steven John's music. I gotta check out one of your songs, man. I'm gonna play one of your songs, and I gotta play my boy, our boy in the Discord too, Vicious, man. I gotta play one of his tracks too. He did send it to me, man. So we got to get on that. I got to make sure I keep my word on that. I told him I'd play a song. I got to download Discord on my computer though. I'll get that done by next one. Let me go check out somebody else. My bad, Anthony. I seen you too with the 49. I said, Rap, can you look up Darrell Jackson Jr.'s highlights when you get a chance? I want you to see how he gets into the backfield. We got to draft him. What do you know about bro?
I haven't done a ton of work on interior D linemen just because I don't want. I go by like who I want the Vikings to draft. But I can bring up my notes that I do have for Jackson. Darrell Jackson Jr., Florida State. 6'6", 315. So he's a mountain of a man. Rare size, good length. Can really anchor against the run. He's going to hold his ground well against single blocks. He's got long arms, decent enough tackler when teams run at him. big enough to consume 2 gaps. Shows a good bull rush. Decent pursuit, that better pursuit than you'd think he'd have for his size. But his rush moves are kind of limited. He's a little slow off the snap. He's a little tight in the hips and lower body, but that kind of comes with the size. Not really good with double teams, and hands are a little bit late or when he's firing on passing downs. But he's consensus, I think, to go into the 3rd round, I believe. I don't think that's a bad spot to take him in.
No, that's him. I mean, he is. I remember us when we did a mock. We were looking at him, and I'm like, "Yo, this dude is massive as far as from a size standpoint." And you could see it now here on the tape too. Like he's fucking massive, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, shit. I wouldn't be opposed. I do see where they say he's kind of slow. His moves kind of look. I mean, he's powerful, obviously, but his moves. I don't know how it would transition to the NFL. It might take a couple years for that.
Yeah.
To really turn into something. I don't know.
And Broski Bear in the chat's right. His center of gravity is too high for a defensive tackle. Yeah, it's kind of similar to what we saw out of like Deion Walker out of Kentucky last year, I believe. Like big, like the raw traits and size are very intriguing, but just the center of gravity, if he can't learn to play a little bit lower, he'll just get dominated by the big boys of the NFL.
Hold on, is this him putting dude on his fucking ass like that?
Jennings Dunker.
Holy, that's the Jennings Dunker dude that I seen a lot of Vikings fans were calling for. They were saying we need Jennings Dunker. Listen, when it comes to center, I'm Pat Coogan all day. I like Pat Coogan, especially for the value, bro. Like, I mean, I like Pat Coogan. There's a bunch of other reasons why I like him, just based off of the school he went to and the coaching that he had, and the quarterback he played with. I think communication is really good. He's somebody who I know will be able to communicate well. I like Pat Coogan, but hey, people want to Dunker, but damn, Jackson put him on his goddamn.
Yeah. Jennings Dunker is Dominic, they did say the same thing about Cam Hayward. That's true. Cam Hayward is like maybe the most underrated player in the NFL in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, with Darrell Jackson, I mean, he's for sure intriguing. I wouldn't mind a 3rd or 4th round pick on him. He's somebody that I think, because I think it was 2 years ago, we saw defensive tackles go way higher than they were mocked. Like Mason Taylor out of LSU went like the 2nd round. He was getting mocked in the 5th round. This is one of those guys I think that could happen with, where he climbs up draft boards.
He does get back there though. That was a good read right there. Like the way to get outside like that, man. I mean, shoot, he has vision too. Vision is important for a defensive tackle, man. And I wouldn't mind. Where is he projected at, Brev? Do you kind of have like a consensus on where is he? Like what, a day? Is he a day 2?
He's 3? A day 2 right now. He's getting picked a lot in the kind of like the late 90s, early hundreds range.
Okay.
Dominic has him. My buddy Dominic does a lot of work on the draft, actually more than me, honestly, and he has him in the top 75. I think that's fair.
Okay.
And I did misspeak on the LSU. My OCD wants me to correct myself. It wasn't Mason Taylor. That was the LSU tight end. Mason Smith is the LSU defensive tackle. That went like 3 rounds earlier than we thought a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Shout out Vikings TW. Appreciate you tapping in, my guy. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you. Let's see. Let me get to OKC fan here, and then we'll tap out here in a minute, man. I gotta go pick my daughter up anyways at 10. We got 199 from my guy. Let's go. He said, "Can't wait to see KOC's face when Kyler goes off script." So OKC, OG, are you against the Kyler Murray thing? I'm curious to know what side you are on. I'm getting that you are not on the Kyler Murray. I think you tweeted something or you mentioned something earlier in the chat that seemed like you were more against it. I'm curious to know where you at with it. I'm curious to know because I don't have anything against anybody who's against it. I just don't know why we should be against it. And I think that's what me and you both say, Brev. It's like, there's no problem with being against it, but I just, to me, why be against it? Why? It's 1.3 million. You're paying him goddamn practice squad shawty money.
It really is
possibly
like
get you to the Super Bowl shit.
It's really a no-brainer to me. I don't other than having the bottom line of JJ McCarthy and wanting him to succeed, like, which I still don't think is a good enough excuse to not want it. Like, if you just don't like Kyler, you just don't like Kyler.
Just say that.
And I understand that. But I think there's also, I'm not saying everybody's doing this, but like a lot of people, Vikings fans just out there in general, not saying anybody in the chat, but like they know Kyler Murray will come in if there's a competition, probably mop the floor with JJ.
Yeah.
Even then, he'll probably just be the presumed starter right away. And I think that might scare some people.
Yeah. This is real quick, man. While some of y'all, I heard it might have been snowing up in Minnesota. While y'all were snowing, this was my view today. You know what I'm saying? Just in case anybody, I just want to rub it in just a little bit here. This is where I was today. You heard? Like straight up. I'm talking about tank top down, sweating like a motherfucker, bro. Feet in the sand. Like it was amazing. So shout out to the guys shoveling snow still in March. That's crazy work. That's why I would never live up there. And I love where I'm at. Real quick too, man. Just in case y'all forgot, I seen Kyler Murray. I seen Kyler Murray in the I seen Kyler Murray in the airport, man. Let's go. It's happening. He said your AI post his cheeks just like Kyler Murray. Wow.
Dude, that's the thing with like the AI.
This isn't AI.
I know.
I manually made this photo.
That's what annoys me about the AI thing, because like if you see anything fake on the internet, like Photoshop, anything that you just toyed with a little bit, people are like, "Oh my God, it's AI!" Like, no, it's not. Yeah. It's just a little thing.
Yeah, man. Shout out Norse with the 5 here, man. What a great message to really end the show with here. We'll pull this up. Shout out to Norse Fierce. He said, go follow Brethren Bane on Twitter. He's giving away Vikings jersey, by the way. That's a fact. Good people in here. No matter everyone's personal thoughts, be good. And that is a fact. We just want to make this clear, and Brev knows this. And join the Discord too. Hey, Barbara, if you in the building, can you drop that Discord link one more time for me, brother? Please. Barbara, you've actually taken over that job, and I thank you so much for that. And you might as well just save the link like in a notepad or something. Every time we go live, just drop it. The Discord, I got to say, thank you everybody who's been joining the Discord over the past week. It's been going crazy. There's been great conversation in there. We got some people who just pop in every once in a while, but I think it's great. The community's growing over there, and I appreciate you guys for that. Like, I want to touch on what Norse is saying here. First, do make sure you go follow Brav on X. And here's the deal. We always say, be vocal. That's the whole stigma of the channel. Get vocal, be vocal. Talk about what you believe in for this team. We can agree to disagree. We can disagree to disagree. It doesn't matter. We still gonna love each other the same. We all want one thing. That's the reality of this whole ordeal is we all want one thing, bro. We all just want to win a Super Bowl. That's it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Some of us see it happening this way. Some of us see it happening that way. But either way it happens, I'm going to be happy. If JJ McCarthy is the starter and he gets us there, I'm super happy because I definitely vouch for him. If your boy Kyler Murray comes in and gets us there, I'm still happy. Just as happy. Shit, I ain't going to lie. It don't matter who holds up the trophy, bro. I'm happy, bro.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Definitely shout out Norse. I appreciate it a ton. That's something that you did not have to do. I appreciate that endlessly. And he did say something other than the go following me, which appreciate that. But no matter everybody's personal thoughts, I've always said this because I've been doing this Twitter thing for a long time, other than that break I took for about a year. Like never ever judge somebody's like personal, like their IQ or like how smart somebody is based on their sports takes. Because sports, the beautiful thing about sports is they don't matter, and it's something that we can just debate about. And I think sports is a beautiful thing just for community, not just rooting for a team on Sunday, or if it's another sport on Tuesday or Thursday night whenever they're playing. Never judge somebody based off if their opinion is different than yours, and that goes outside of sports too. Obviously, that goes for everything. So definitely shout out Norse.
Man, talk, Brav. Brav preaching over here. Preacher, brethren. The Brethren? Let's go.
Not only am I an extremely good-looking 26-year-old man, I'm an incredibly wise for his age 26-year-old man.
Let's go. I feel like your name goes with every. I mean, I feel like we can remix your name too and everything. Holy shit,
Yeah,
man,
it's
what
tough.
a name. I mean, god damn.
Shout out to my
that's
parents.
fire. Let's go. Shout out Crown, man. Crown, you tapped in late, but we appreciate you. 401. I appreciate you tapping in too. I want to make sure I give you a shout out. I have seen you being vocal in the chat. Steven, I seen you being vocal in the chat tonight, man. Thank you so much, my brother. And we will play your music on the next live, man. Make sure you tap. You got to at least tap in twice, man. I want to see you again next live we got, man. So turn that notification bell on, and I will go to YouTube right when I see you pop in and go play your track, bro. That is a fact. All right. So with that being said, Brev, you want to tell people where to follow you at, though? For sure. I know you can follow there, but talk about your articles and where you write and where you release them really quick.
Yeah, I write for Purple PTSD, which if you don't know, that's under Vikings territory. That's where like Dustin Baker, you guys have probably heard of him. I've done a ton of shows with him, work with him in articles and everything. Heavy sports, I talk Vikings. I actually cover the Bengals pretty lightly on there, as well as the NHL, mostly for the Minnesota Wild. And then Vikes Now YouTube channel, I run the Social Network on there. We've got Thor Nystrom coming on Wednesday. So if you guys know Thor and like Thor, I'll be talking with my good pal. We got that set up earlier today.
Let's go.
But yeah, definitely appreciate you guys all checking us out tonight and potentially checking me out as well. I'm excited to talk to you all again soon.
Let's go, man. Hey, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we will see y'all soon. Let's go.